let's move to another AI data issue, that is silent end date problem. So imagine a scenario, there is one company that is ABC Tech, which is a Chinese company but trading at its ADR on New York Stock Exchange, and that's how American investors bought it. It was trading for years, but due to some regulation changes in US market, the company got delisted in 2024. So now the company has been delisted from New York Stock Exchange but actively trading on its primary exchange, that is Hong Kong Stock Exchange. But since your system or AI tool sees a date in the end date field, it assumes that the stock is not trading at all. However, in reality, the business is doing fine and has active buyers and sellers in the Hong Kong market. But what happens next is, system sees the end date filled in, assuming the stock is dead. Your portfolio managers triggers to liquidate the stock, and if your valuation system uses the last closing price, then it will liquidate at that price, considering your position as worthless or stuck at the last closing price. But in reality, the stock is actively trading. Another possible scenario is that the company has moved its listing to a lower exchange of the same geography, and your data vendor is not covering all the exchanges of the same country. Even in such scenarios, you can face the similar problem. So what is the fix? The fix is, you can replace the single end date field here. So say before the end date is March 2024, where the stock got delisted in New York Stock Exchange, but you can introduce few additional fields like delisting type, because technically if you see, AI did nothing wrong here. It just saw the end date and trusted it. But there is a huge difference between stock stopped trading or stock stopped trading on the exchange that you or your data vendor covers. But for AI, both look the same. We can introduce additional fields like delisting type, which could be exchange coverage drop, and last traded globally. This field is null, which means that the stock is still active. Additionally, we can use the field of primary exchange also. The other option could be that we don't need to use the single end date field, and we can use 3 separate labels, like truly delisted table when the company is actually done trading everywhere. The other label could be out of our coverage label, which means we don't cover this exchange anymore. Or the third one would be move to another exchange label, same stock in different geography or different exchange. So introducing new fields and using combination of multiple fields, we can derive to know that what's actually happening with the stock.